I've had people ask me to ask you about your security, and they have concerns that you may be under threat.
Big up StreetMic.
Big up StreetMic, long time.
Big up StreetMic. Give him the thumbs up, like, comment, share, and also click the notification bell so when he goes live, you'll be able to be there.
So, how are you feeling today?
By God's grace, I'm good. I'm always good because God is good.
So, has it been a good debate for you down here today at Speaker's Corner?
Today's been a quiet day. I had some good conversations, some not good conversations. It's normal Speaker's Corner.
But I must ask you the question. We saw Big T down here having a debate with you, and he went off in a huff.
You suck. You suck.
Would you like to defend what they did to Ali?
Anyone can say whatever they like about me, but I'll tell you something. Yeah?
I'm not saying
That's a
anything
great
about
story.
you.
Look at the
I am
ignorance.
asking a very basic question.
Move
You
away.
identify
Move away
yourself
from
as a
me.
Muslim.
Okay.
You express to the camera that
She
you
wants to
want
suck.
to finish me.
Let her suck
I
on
deserve
herself.
to die.
Let
And
her suck
policeman
on
did
herself.
nothing about it.
can suck on
I am
yourself.
asking a very simple question. What is it the reason that you want to finish me? That gentleman, what is his name?
Big T, I believe his name is.
So that gentleman is couple of months ago, a month ago, they barriered me inside the restaurant and they live streamed that they are going to finish me because I am murtad. So I went to him to ask, I can't remember if I had any debates in the past with him. So I went to him to ask what is the reason that he's going to finish me, because apparently Mr. Policeman hasn't done anything. I wanted to know what I have done wrong that he wanted to finish me, but he chose to walk away.
And it was quite sad. But in regards, I'm going to ask you a question. You don't have to answer it, and I've said to people you're unlikely to answer the question. But over the last, and I've explained why. So I think I like to be fair, as you know. Yeah, I've had people ask me to ask you about your security, and they have concerns that you may be under threat coming down here at Speaker's Corner. So I would ask you the question. Do you have any concerns about your own safety, especially after being stabbed in the head down here at Speaker's Corner? I believe it was on July the 26th, 27th.
Of course, I do have a concern for my safety, as well as I do have concern for other individuals who are attending the Speaker's Corner. But Mr. Policeman is getting my money every month. You are paying your tax, I'm paying my tax, so we pay them to protect our rights and protect us. So it is their job to make sure we are not being harmed. So I hope that they are doing their job.
But last time we had a debate on this would have been about 2-3 weeks ago, when you said that since the attack, no one has been apprehended. Has there been any news from the police in regards to any progress that has been made in their investigation to find the people who attacked you?
So regarding
Thank you so much for Friday. And you may not be able to read my writing. It's a bit difficult. But
thank you
so much.
Thank you, sister. That's okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So if you go back, like, what progress has been made? No problem. What progress has been made with the investigation?
There has no arrest at this stage. So that's all I can say. But I am very much aware there are like it doesn't look like to me that police is doing that good enough job, because I was told which mosque this gentleman attends. I turn up the mosque, but still months after that, all I heard from the police is don't go out after 4 o'clock because it gets dark. It is not safe for you to go out after 4 o'clock. I am very much aware that Mr. Policeman is sharing my location with people, as well as in certain occasions information which they shouldn't have been sharing with people. But regarding the attempt of murder, no arrest at this stage.
And what is your own personal views on the fact that an attack took place on you down here on July the 26th, 27th? You were stabbed in the head. There were lots of
hands. I had 11 stitches.
Yeah, and there were lots of cameras down here. We've seen the photographs. There's literally video cameras everywhere. There's CCTV, and still there's been no arrests. How do you feel about all of that?
I don't know. It is concerning, isn't it?
Yes, very concerning.
It is concerning. Middle of the day, someone is running with their skirt, so Muslim dress is like kind of skirt. Police is not able to. Yes, like if you think about it, if you are running and if you are wearing skirt, you are not running as fast. Police is not able to caught the person. London is one of the city which has lots of CCTV cameras. Police is not able to figure out or share any information with me. Muslims are at speaker's corner telling me which mosque this gentleman goes. Yet today, still there is no arrest.
I've no doubt you will be making inquiries as to why, but moving on, and then we'll be...
I did ask the questions. All information I'm getting is because it will affect the integrity of the investigations. So all I can say is like at this stage there is no arrest.
But what does that mean in your opinion, if asking questions about something that happened to you, if it's going to affect the integrity of the... What does that mean? That sounds like bull.
I don't know what that word means. But
Rubbish.
Oh, okay.
That's the polite way.
Okay. Okay. I don't know, but I would say that is concerning. It is concerning in a sense. You don't live in Pakistan. Middle of the day, people can easily get attacked, and all you are getting from the police is like, oh, if you fear your life, stay at home. You are asking very basic questions after like 6 months, 5 months, and still you have no answer to basic questions. Why? Because integrity of the investigation will be jeopardized. I believe those things are wrong, but I am not a police officer or I am not a lawyer in UK. Therefore, I am limited. But I would say it is concerning. If sake of the argument, if it was a Muslim, things will be very different. If the sake of the argument, if the person was an MP or the mayor of the London, things would be very different. But because you are Christian, therefore police doesn't even care. Therefore, they think it's all right to share your personal details publicly, as well as tell people your location, as well as lots of other things. Police says, oh, if you are afraid, just stay at home. Don't go out after 4 o'clock. It is not acceptable. Like, you pay them to protect you. Like, their job, that's what, like, other day, police officer tells me I am putting their life in danger by being at speaker's corner. You are...
But you have a right to be here to debate matters of mutual interest.
Officer tells me you are putting our life in danger by being at speaker's corner.
What do you have, just like I've asked you previously, what do you have to say to Priti Patel, the Home Secretary, about what's going on in regards to your investigation? Just imagine, Priti is watching, sitting next to Boris.
Actually,
What do you want to say to them?
Actually, I've got nothing to say to them. They are paid to serve us. So we hire them to serve us. We hire them to help us to live in a better society. They should be doing their job. So I've got nothing to say to them. But I can actually warn something. It is not like... We just need to be very careful on how much we are limiting very basics. So because some individuals are identified as the follower of Islam, therefore you cannot even talk about it. You can't talk about it, therefore it becomes more acceptable. You let them to do whatever they want to do. And right now, population of Muslims in Britain are very, very minority. Mayor of London is identified himself as a Muslim who says because of the God he worships and because of his skin color, he needs 24/7 protection. Versus that kind of gives us the idea, yeah, poor Muslims, they are the ones who are being persecuted. Yet they are the ones who are persecuted. Grooming gangs is caused by the teachings of Islam. Society in this way, because of the teachings of Islam, I think Priti Patel and Boris Johnson knows better than me, because in the past I did post them the Quran. I am sure they received my present to them. When I post them the Quran, which I underlined the verses they needed to give attention, they know if they go against Islam, their head might be in danger. Therefore, they are making choice between their head today or my head. They choose to protect their head. But very soon, when Islam takes over, they are going to come be after every non-Muslims. So all I can say to them is people need to do their job. You are paid to serve us. Police officers are paid to protect us and keep the law. If everyone do their jobs, then we will be able to protect the freedom of speech as well as we will be able to protect the human lives.
Final point I would like to make before I close. I've said it to you a couple of weeks ago. We're approaching a very important time in the Christian calendar, and that's Christmas.
Incarnation Fest.
So how comes I've yet to hear you singing any Christmas carols?
Actually, we are not allowed to do that at Speaker's Corner.
You can't sing, but you can debate.
We can't do worship things at Speaker's Corner. So Muslims shouldn't be praying, as well as I know they do pray. As well as we can't do carol singing at Speaker's Corner. A couple of years ago, I applied for permission to have carol singing for Christmas. I wasn't given permission.
So you complied with the rules. Did you not sing outside or something similar?
I can do that like on street preachings, but I can't do that at Speaker's Corner. And if you want to hear the carol singings, turn up the churches on Sundays. Our carol services are started. It is all about focusing how the King of Universe becomes a baby. Why? Because King of Universe is going to forgive people's sin. So turn up to any church every Sunday. Even some churches have Saturdays as well because they've got big congregation. You get to sing carol songs as well as you get to hear message of our glorious gospel.
I must admit, as you know, I do a lot of live streaming and I work with churches, and I have been invited to film and live stream Christmas carols being sung in church, and I'm looking forward to doing so, and I hope to be invited into mosque. I like to
There is no singing in the mosque.
I know. I like to be independent.
Big up StreetMic.
Big up StreetMic, long time.
Big up StreetMic. Give him the thumbs up, like, comment, share, and also click the notification bell so when he goes live, you'll be able to be there.
Big up StreetMic. Big up StreetMic. Big up StreetMic.